you have to do. So how do you do that? How do you get guys like me, men like me, managers, CEOs, to listen to this predisposition that I have about motherhood and things that I didn't even know were going on?
Yeah, this is a two-part answer. One is talking more about this and normalizing it. I am all over LinkedIn talking about what's going on, what women actually go through as new moms, working moms, to normalize this conversation and to get it in front of men, male CEOs, hiring managers who are, like you said, not used to that. So that's the first part of this. The second part of this is making it a business imperative for you as a man. You don't have to necessarily understand. You have empathy, you can empathize, you can sympathize. But if we make it about what's important to you as a business owner, is the financial aspect of this. It costs about 1.5 to 2 times a woman's or a working mom's salary to replace her. Everything from the lost productivity from when she's burning out and not performing, not being as efficient, to when she quits. And now you have the gap between when you can hire someone, you have hiring costs, hiring bonuses, onboarding time, ramp up time, almost 2 times a woman's salary just to hire someone to replace her because she had no support when she came back from maternity leave. And a new report just came out by Careers After Babies that approximately 85% of women end up leaving the full-time workforce, end up quitting their full-time job within 3 years after having their first kid. That's a staggeringly high number. And they don't return. Almost 20% never return. They just quit. The rest go to part-time, go to some sort of freelance or entrepreneurial thing to get that flexibility that they were looking for in the first place. And so if you have a staggering amount of women leaving the workforce and it costs 2 times their salary just to hire someone else, this is a company problem. This isn't just a mom problem and a family problem. This is your problem. As a small business owner or any business owner, you want to retain your employees. And that's why we have bonuses. That's why we have salary increases to retain employees and make sure they feel valued, make sure they feel heard and seen. And this is part of it, making sure that they feel supported when they return from maternity or paternity leave. If you talk about it in the financial sense, a lot more men and business owners can start to understand it in those terms rather than just, oh, you can't understand because you aren't a mom.